Test, test, test.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testicles. All right. Welcome to our very first podcast
Locker room talk.
where we talk about all type of guy stuff, related incidents, and all types of shenanigans. Our first topic of the day. Take it away, Jose.
Is wiping. We're just gonna start it off by wiping.
Yeah. So I know it's an interesting topic, wiping, because excuse me, I'm a little sick, but throughout the years we're gonna progress and get better. But wiping, so a lot of people have different methods to doing such activities as wiping. People do front, back, front. Really strange. Usually you do whatever your papa told you. There's just some individuals that don't wipe at all. It's like, hey, to each their own. But it's just very, very interesting methods. The most interesting, I think, was someone was talking about a pill that basically absorbs all the waste into one shot, and that's it. You don't have to wipe. Doesn't leave any mess. I don't know. What do you think about that?
About the pill?
Yeah.
I think I would try it if I didn't have to go to work for like a few days, because I wouldn't want to like. Is the goal to not wipe?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't think it's like a fiber pill or anything like that. It's just like, just go.
I don't know. I'd have to look into it, because would it just like make your stool like sticky but not sticky enough?
I feel like it's a hard poop. That's what I think. It's like sharp.
That sounds uncomfortable.
That does sound uncomfortable. I don't think I'd go that far, just so I don't have to spend money on toilet paper to make my poop a fucking egg. It's like I'm basically laying an egg for the rest of my life. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I would just want to do it as an experiment. I would try it out, but I'm weird like that.
Something like that. I don't know, man. I know bidets, something that a lot of people use too. I'm not that type of guy, honestly.
I'm on Men's Health right now, looking up bathroom stuff. Bidet is part of it. I feel like that'd be the best.
Hey, let me fix your mic. There you go.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah,
Fantastic.
that's a lot better. My bad. First time doing this.
Number one. Talking about number two.
Nice.
Good transition. But yeah, go ahead.
Cleanest way by far, lower medium pressure and a warm temperature. Bidets.
And then what is the average cost of a bidet?
Honestly, you could find it for like $30 to $60 easily.
Really?
Amazon or Menards, Lowe's. I've looked into it already.
Damn.
Bidet is something I would try out.
So that's something I don't know if a lot of guys are self-conscious about, their hygiene and stuff. But I mean, sometimes, Papa get itchy, and then it's like, damn, the fucking 2-ply, 3-ply. I feel like 3-ply is like too much. 2-ply is okay. 1-ply, you're just a fucking maniac if you're using 1-ply. I've recently gotten into baby wipes.
I was gonna ask you, how do you feel about baby wipes?
I feel like a lot of people. I don't know about a lot of people, actually. This is the first time I actually have an open conversation about it. But I heard people just use baby wipes. That's it. They don't use toilet paper or anything. But the way that I tend to use it, it's just like toilet paper first, get all the fucking rough shit out of the way. And then you'll kind of like freshen up, bro, with like some baby wipes. You just feel clean.
Yeah, I use them quite frankly. I feel like I can't go to the bathroom without a baby wipe. I can, but it's just it's not the same feeling. So I feel like a bidet would kind of just like.
I feel like bidet is like a luxury, but if it's a luxury that's only $30 though.
It's not bad. It's easy to install. It takes like 10-15 minutes to install.
That's crazy. Bidets. Yeah. I should look into that. What type of baby wipe brands do you actually use?
They got Dude Wipes. I'm not sponsoring Dude Wipes, but I've seen Dude Wipes.
Oh, that's actually what it's called, Dude Wipes?
Yeah, they're 4 guys. I think they go down the drain pretty easily. They like degrade somehow. I don't know if they're biodegradable or they just
Okay. Okay, so yeah, not only you're having a fantastic wipe, but you're also saving the planet. That's a 2-for-1 right there.
Yeah, and there's like a scent, so you don't have to feel like a woman doing it. I don't know.
Oh no, I never felt like a woman before, but damn.
One thing I have to say, okay, why are dudes weird about butt stuff?
It's you know what? I'm just gonna say it honestly. I feel it's the fact that a lot of men they're just homophobic. That's what it is.
But like, okay, so get this: how many guys do you talk to? They say they eat ass, or they want their girl to do it up the butt.
Do it up the butt.
Why is it weird when they start talking about their own ass?
I feel like at some point it's just gonna be a conversation about doing butt stuff, and then I guess it's that like, well, I'm not gay. What? But why are you talking about my butt? I don't. Fuck what the fuck. You know. I think that's what it is. I honestly feel that it's because some men are just not that comfortable with their sexuality. That's like when the conversation of doing butt stuff comes up, it's like, well, damn, no for me.
So when it comes down to it, it's more like a comfortability
Right.
with oneself. So why do you think that is? Why do you think men just aren't comfortable being themselves? You think it's because we're kind of used to being like this one image of what a man is and what a man does?
Yeah, dude, it's like centuries of a man. So, you know, men have been this like conquerors, you know, the pillagers, they destroy stuff. And then, you know, that has its, you know, bloody history of itself. But at the core of it, it's like that macho type. Like, we were conquerors. We did this. We fought in wars. We dominated stuff. We do sports. It's all about masculinity at the end of the day. And then, hey, butt stuff kind of is like not masculine. And that's what it is. Like, guys just want to be masculine. And that's all it really is.
I see that. But isn't it more masculine to be comfortable with how you feel 100% no matter what it is?
Not in the eyes of society. Not in the eyes of society. I don't think that has anything to do with that. It's like, hey, you talking about butts and the guy butt specifically? Hey, man, that's not masculine. That's kind of gay too.
And they just shut it off and
Right. They wouldn't have this conversation. Maybe they do, but like as a joke.
Yeah.
You know, they probably joke around like, yeah, butt stuff all the time.
Yeah, or draw dicks. Wait, I don't know.
Draw dicks, yeah.
It's weird. Guys are weird.
No, yeah, guys, it's demasculating. That's what it is. That's
in our society at least. So what do you think is like the biggest struggle when it comes to being a guy in this day and age?
This day and age, honestly,
or your biggest struggle at least?
That's a really good question. I would say that back to that tough guy image, you know? No one wants to look like a bitch. That's first and foremost. No one wants to be a bitch.
Wait, define a bitch.
So like, you know, Peter Parker before he got bit by a spider. Dude was a wimp.
Okay, like nerdy, like defensive.
I wouldn't say we're nerdy, but I'm more like wimp. He was weak.
Can't protect yourself.
Can't
like
protect
no muscle.
himself. I think that's like a weakness for some guys. Like I don't think no guy wants to look like a bitch in that aspect, or they look weak. They want to defend their pride first and foremost. I feel like guys have a strong urge of pride for some reason, and then it's like when someone attacks that pride, it's like, yo, don't like they
just like lose it. They have to
like
honor themselves and like their entire family.
I don't know. I feel like it's more of a selfish thing than anything. I don't think it's like a.
You think it's like an ego thing?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Huge ego thing.
Huge ego thing.
Guys have a huge ego problem.
For sure, dude. It's interesting because I feel like myself, like I don't want to look like a bitch, but it's like I don't really focus that until I don't pay attention to that until like the time comes where it's like, well, damn, they think I'm a bitch. I gotta do something. Defend myself. I don't know. Do some crazy shit.
Prove your manhood by like eating some spicy or some shit.
Right. Exactly. Crazy. Something dumb. Something as dumb as that. I feel it's like a lot of weakness for some other guys. I don't think I ever met a guy that's like, yeah, I'm comfortable being the bitch in the group. You know.
being the one picked on. Yeah, no.
Right.
I don't think anyone would be okay with that.
I think that's what it is. What about you, Jose? What do you
Biggest
what do you think?
struggle?
Yeah, as a man.
My struggle or like what I think is like a huge
Yeah, a little both. Let's just go deep inside of it, man.
But in my mind, biggest struggle that I face, this is gonna be a weird one, and it's not like a real struggle, but the amount of hair that I have on my body. It's always something people notice and always have to say something about. And it's just like really weird because it's like men are known to be hairy, but it's like if you get too hairy, it becomes like a problem almost.
Let me ask you this: have I ever commented on your hair?
No, it's kind of died down as I've grown older, but you still get people every now and then that like say it when I'm in shorts or I'm wearing a t-shirt.
Do you feel self-conscious about your hair?
I used to.
Okay.
But now it's kind of like I got to this point where it's a part of me. I can't really get rid of it. So
Right.
And it's hair.
Right. Yeah, I think I can relate to that too. Back in high school, I used to never wear shorts at all, just because my hairy legs, and then I was just like, well, that's kind of weird. But throughout the years, you grow up, you mature, you're like, well, do I really care what people think? And maybe deep down I do, but it doesn't bother me. But it doesn't bother me now, where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna wear shorts, even if it's like 100 degrees out.
Yeah, that's the extreme. You shouldn't limit your life because of everyone else's opinion.
Right, for sure. But what do you think? Like, what is man's struggle?
Man struggle. I think our biggest struggle is just fitting the stereotype. I think a lot of us, or maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I see it as like a lot of guys don't live the life that they want, and based on wanting to live up to an image that they feel they need to have, either based on society or their father.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like, when you said image, yeah, a lot of people want to be like their dad.
Yep.
Huh.
It's a big one. Or some kids feel like they can't be themselves because their father wants them to be a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm. And that's not only always the case with that, right?
No, especially now in this day and age, it's like, it's kind of like throwing your entire personality like in a closet. And no one knows who you are, and you're kind of just living this. So in a way,
all men are hiding in the closet? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, all men are hiding in the closet.
No, I 100% get what you mean by that, man. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of people who want to reflect, like I said before, the masculine side of man, that want to reflect that. Feel like a lot of people but like see themselves as like their dad, too, and then they have a specific image of their father as something, a guy who's masculine.
Yeah.
Does all the heavy lifting, does all that, and then when you feel a certain way, when you're different in other ways, you're like, well, I'm not living up to his image.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who am I? I'm nothing like my father. So
right.
That's kind of deep in its way. I know, like, nowadays, it has gotten better where a lot of men can express how they really feel now,
Mm-hmm.
But back in the day, you were shunned, basically.
Yeah, you're pretty much just stuck to one role, almost.
Yeah, as if like, your opinion or like feelings and emotions were like never a topic, but like it should have been. I feel like it should have been a lot of people, especially like I feel like older people too. Like, I don't know if they have a regret of like not expressing themselves as much as they wanted,
mm-hmm.
and now they're like, they're midlife now, and then I don't know. What do you think about that?
About
just like how men, hide so much emotion.
Hide themselves. I feel like it creates like a lot of aggression.
You think
with
so?
ourselves? Yeah, because think about it. If you're not happy with who you are inside,
mm-hmm.
how can you ever really be happy? And if you're not happy, it kind of like everything kind of ticks you off.
Right.
And you kind of have a short fuse. And like later on, you could just explode off like the smallest thing. It doesn't even matter.
Right. So you think that because we hide our emotions, a lot of men just grow up with anger issues or have a prone to like outbursts and stuff like that?
I think they just grow up like confused, and maybe that's part of the reason why. Because there's like a statistic that men commit suicide far more than women, and I feel like it's because they can't talk about who they really are, or they feel like they can't talk about themselves.
Well, I've heard about that statistic as well that men, their suicide rate is way higher than women. And then a factor I think it is because of they don't express themselves. But I also feel like men are more prone to actually finish the job.
Yeah.
Like men, I'm not saying like women don't, but I'm also saying like it's statistically men are far more likely to have a gun.
Oh yeah,
to just do
have
it.
More ways. Well, I have the statistic if you want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's kind of crazy. The age-adjusted suicide rate in 2017 was 14 per 100,000 individuals, and the rate of suicide is the highest in middle-aged white men in particular. Men die 3.54 times more often than women. I'm getting this from American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Does it go in depth? Like, why?
No, but a reason, or kind of,
Okay.
what you're kind of talking into is saying in 2017, firearms accounted for 50.57% of all suicide deaths.
For men or in general?
In general.
Okay.
Yeah, in general.
Right. So, I mean, I feel like a big factor is it too that I feel like, just guys have access to these things to end it,
And then so I'm still reading this. In 2017, white males accounted for 69.67% of suicide deaths.
Yeah. And
70%.
That demographic specifically.
Why? I'm just wondering why white males. Because it doesn't seem like this is the best day and age for white males because they don't have like the competitive edge like they used to.
Right.
Hispanics and blacks and everything. That's all about the us too. But why white males? Do you have any idea?
I don't know. Honestly, that's actually a big shock to me. Does it say the age group?
Maybe. Let me check.
Oh. Sorry, I'm sick.
Honestly, they're all going to be kind of in between, starting from 25, and then it gets. Honestly, older people are actually like committing suicide more. This is kind of sad.
Damn. Yeah, I feel like maybe.
You can look at the graph.
Yeah, maybe it's the market. Honestly, I don't know. No, yeah, I did not know that. More white males kill themselves than any other race.
That's insane.
And gender, I guess.
70% almost.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah. White lives matter. Just want to say it here first.
White men lives matter too.
No, I have no statistics. I have no idea what it might be. Do you think maybe white males peak quicker than other races?
No, I think we all pretty much peak around like 30. And then around 40, our like body goes into like a homeostasis. We finally like equalized.
Huh. Yeah, I don't got nothing on there. Well, if you guys feeling sad, recommend seeking help and stuff like that.
Just talk about your issues.
Talk about your issues.
About anyone.
Man. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's butt stuff, other stuff. Hey, man. You should always find someone to talk to. About your issues, whether that be a parent, best friend, wife, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be. Have someone to talk to, man. Even if some stranger. I don't know.
Yeah, it's always important to get stuff out. You can't just keep everything bottled up inside.
That's what honestly, that's also an issue for me. I feel like I bottle in a lot of stuff. I feel like I always see myself as, hey, it's Happy James, It's like I don't have a lot of stuff that bothers me, but if something does like tick me off or piss me off, and I'm just like, okay, they probably didn't mean nothing, and I try to get over it because I don't want to be mad, but I don't know if that's healthy enough where it's like one day something's really gonna piss me off and all that bottled anger that I shoved away deep down my conscious Some burst out one day.
Yeah, it just all comes out and like over the weirdest reason.
Right,
And
right.
everyone's like, what the heck?
Right, and it totally would be out of character if that happened. But still, it's like, damn, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I'm trying to get better at it. Trying to, talk about my emotions a little bit more.
For sure.
I think it's really important for, for guys to actually talk.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is for guys to talk. We're not. I don't think we're taught at like a younger age to ever talk about our emotions.
No,
We're always
of course not.
told to like man up or get over it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember school ever helping to promote communicating well.
I feel like, well, what year you graduated high school?
I graduated high school, 2013.
2013. So I graduated high school 2017. So we are not so different. I guess we're both crazy millennials, but I think when I was in high school, we promoted a lot more like anti-bullying and stuff because when I was in high school and middle school, there was a lot of the suicide rate for teenagers was like super high.
Mm.
And then there was like a famous case of a high schooler that killed herself. I forgot her name.
Do you want to stay?
Basically, she was like bullied. She was cyberbullied, and that's when tragically she took her own life, and that's when high school started to be morphed into like this establishment where it's like, oh, we don't support anti-bullying, we no bullying here, no cyberbullying, none of that.
I think you're talking about like Amanda Todd.
Amanda Todd, yeah. That's when. So when I was in high school, it was always like, hey, we got counselors, we got people to talk to. It was promoted more. So I don't know about you in high school, what was even promoted, because I know that was a big thing. That was a big thing, like keeping everyone safe.
They kind of, they went over it, but I don't think our bullying even at our school was that bad. I don't think we really took part in it. But I'm just one person. I can't speak for like the rest of
the
like
whole
the
school.
100 of kids that went, but I don't believe it went that bad or people were attacked.
Well, I also grew up in basically white boy shooting America, when I was in high school, we'd have like seminars about Columbine, about what happened at Sandy Hook. Because literally, it was scary. I was in middle school when that shit went down.
Mm-hmm.
And basically they literally had to reteach us of what to do, in a lockdown and in a school shooting, because that was the reality at the time. There.
Did you go through like the school shooting drill? Did you have to?
Mm-hmm.
So what was that like? Because we never did that. I don't even know what that's like. I've only seen that on TV.
So basically, what else can you do, honestly, in that situation? You basically lock the door and hide in the corner. And then that's sadly everything you can do in that situation. And that's what we were taught. Just turn the lights off, lock the door, and don't come out. Don't make noise. And that was basically all the what's it called? All the drills that we did for that.
Yeah.
And then like that was a big thing at the time. It's like there was it's worse now. I would say that it's worse now. But back then a lot of it was like targeting schools. Now it's like shooting happens everywhere. It's no longer a school.
It's happening a lot more and more. It's just kind of scary. We're not really taking better precautions and making it not happen.
Right. So, I'll also say this. I'll do a little story too. I remember not first day in high school, but basically around the first month of high school, we had a real lockdown. Some kid. There's like two stories. Either the kid had a BB gun with real bullets, threatening like a teacher, or he had a real gun with no bullets. And that was the story. I never really found out what happened. Mm-hmm. But at the time when that happened, it was a real like drill. No one really knew what to do, which is a little scary because it was during a passing period. Okay. So that's how you kind of knew, like, oh shit, this is real. Yeah, this is actually going
Everyone's
down.
Out.
Right, it's actually going down. So I forgot what happened. I think Yeah, like the teacher was kind of like just like, oh, you put the fucking kid in, and I was like, well, damn, what's going on? And it's so weird that despite me knowing the situation that was going on, knowing the consequences, and knowing the aftermath of those situations, I didn't care, dude. I didn't care the results, honestly, because honestly, I didn't think it was like something bad. I was like, oh, some prank or something. But no, yeah, it was like after getting the details, word of mouth stuff spreading, throughout the school. It's like this. Not only was it a real thing, but it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel since we're so like, what's it called? It's like when we're so used to it,
it becomes like a social norm.
right.
I forgot the word. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, even then, like, 4 years ago, it was like a norm, like, oh, I guess we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, yeah, that shit could have been a lot worse.
It's like America's new nuclear, like, strategy. You know how, like, the kids used to get prepared if a nuke
Right.
on the school.
Yeah.
The Cold War.
Yeah, during the Cold War, yeah, they would have, like, nuclear bomb drills where they would hide in a basement. But it honestly was more of a tactic to like keep people calm.
Yeah.
But for a fact, 100% the government knew that as soon as you hear that shit, you're dead.
Yeah, there's no surviving that. And if you do, you've seen Fallout.
Right.
You turn into some creature.
But it's like I don't know if there's other like false comforts that the government does nowadays, where it's like there's no way you're surviving this, but here, let me throw the idea out that, hey, there's a possibility that you might survive this. And I feel like, I don't know, like shooting drills, like, dude, that's a free-for-all at that point, honestly. You do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I can't say that I would be in the most sane mind if I thought someone had a gun.
Right. No, yeah, definitely. But even when in a situation where I knew that there was some shit going down, I was still like, what? Okay. And I don't know. Is that scary? Am I fucked up? Is everyone else fucked up?
Like with not taking it seriously?
Yeah.
I mean, to an extent, you just want to, I guess if you know you're safe, if you don't feel like you're in real danger, I guess there's no need to feel that freaked out.
Right.
I guess that's my interpretation of it.
Yeah, so I basically I grew up with like shooting scares and bullying and shit. So it's kind of relay everything back together. I think school actually did a pretty okay job about expressing emotion, but I felt like since it was like already high school, it was a little too late for that. You already know who you were comfortable with and what you were comfortable talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like for me, it didn't really help, but it did open up my eye towards like other social issues going on at that time. But I don't know.
Okay.
School didn't really do much for that department. They tried. I'll say they tried. So
they gave the best effort. That's all we could ask for.
Right. C-.
It's a passing grade at least.
Passing grade, no, but yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
There was also we were by a 7-Eleven and like a pawn shop. Every once in a while, there was like a robbery, and we would have to shut down the whole school.
By the school, how far away was this?
Oh, so the 7-Eleven is across the street.
Yeah.
And then the pawn shop is like next to the 7-Eleven.
It's pretty close.
So yeah,
Fairly
across
close.
the street, the street basically. And then they were just like, all right, no one can leave, no one can get in, basically.
Wow.
So it only happened like 7 times the 4 years I was there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still like, damn, people crazy. Wow, now.
Let's see, what else is there?
Like situations like that.
No, not situations like that. To talk about.
About the. Well, I'll say this too. I know they're. I don't know, man. High school's always been weird.
High school's a weird place for kids. I mean, it's
especially like I'm just growing up, man. Fuck. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of like social pressure, homework pressure, going to like college pressure. There's a lot of pressure at that age for a kid.
right. It's only been like 3 years since I was there, but still, it's like whatever.
At this point, yeah, no, you kind of just like
Right.
forget about it. It's all fake.
But it's so weird. It's like I don't know if other people have had this, but like ever since like it's been 3 years since I've been there, and it's like I had a routine. You wake up for school, you do the school, you get back home, and then tragically, if you had a job, you go to your job.
Tragically,
No, fuck it.
you paid $8.75, $9.
Got paid $9 to cook some fries at Portillo's.
That's a good gig right there.
$9, $9 an hour, dude.
What do you think, or are there any hidden struggles that guys go through while in high school? Something that's not talked about, that's like that's not in like movies or.
I saw. Well, specifically for guys, I guess not really. But I know I saw a film. I forgot who directed it. He was a comedian. But I'll look it up. But it's called Eighth Grade. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like
Eighth Grade.
Eighth Grade. It was an indie film about eighth grader transitioning into high school, or transitioning into eighth grade, and then high school dread. Basically, that's what it was.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like it was a really touching coming of age story. It's really good. But I want to see eighth grade for like guys, like guy struggles. Bo Burnham.
Bo Burnham.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
so
a comedian.
He
Okay,
directed
you
that.
said
It was pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good film. Recommended. Shout out to eighth grade. But I feel like there's never been like a depiction of like a guy struggle through high school. If it wasn't like, ooh, get the girl, get popular, I feel like those were like attributes back in the day where it's like, yeah, I want to get the hot girl. Yeah, I want to be the popular guy, the quarterback.
Be prom king. Or
Right, prom
like
king, some bullshit like that. Nowadays, like I feel like teenagers are high schoolers are more complicated than that now. It's like they have a specific goal now, and I feel one of those hidden struggles that like guys have at that age. I feel like it's definitely like sex ed, dude.
Yeah. In what way? Like being challenged on to complete like a list.
So here's the dealio. Okay, here's the dildo. The dildo. Yeah, you have a sex ed. I don't know if you had sex ed in high school, but
Not really. It was like a health class. It was
Health
like
class?
a week.
okay, yeah, we had health class and then we had sex ed for like probably
about
like
a week. Yeah.
I feel like there should be a proper sex ed because I don't know what it is, but I feel like no one really explained what was really gonna happen when we grew up. So yeah, they explained, your body changes, you get hair down there, and then you get smelly, and you
got feelings.
You got feelings.
They don't
Sure.
describe the feelings. They just say feelings.
They just say feelings, and I feel like that's like something that we should go in depth more. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Fuck, I was pretty horny throughout high school.
Yeah, man. That stuff. I'm not gonna lie. It starts in like 8th grade.
Right,
I feel
right.
bad for every parent that has an 8th grade.
Oh my fucking
eighth
god!
grade
If
kid.
you think your 8th grader isn't fucking beating his meat right now, and especially if you gave him a cell phone, that's your own damn.
At least like 5 to 10 times a day. Like as soon as you guys leave the house, that kid's going at it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yep.
And it's like no one. I don't feel like if the parent doesn't do it, the school's not gonna talk about it either.
Right, and then the parents also, they're not taught on this, so they have no idea what the fuck to say. So
Right.
I don't know if we're gonna swear yet on this, but I just did it.
Oh, I've been swearing this whole entire time.
Oh well, fuck. No, it's all good. All right, well, we're fucking swearing. Get used to it, guys.
All right. No, so it's I guess that's also fault like for previous generations not really explaining sex ed as
Yeah.
well. But I also feel like if girls are experiencing it just as much as guys are experiencing it. And if they're not even like taught properly how to express those emotions, we're gonna get babies at a young age. And that
And
happens.
that's what's happening now.
That happens now, dude. You see these little kids go at it and boom, fucking babies making babies. That's what it is.
Yep.
And I feel like a struggle is like not being properly taught about that. And
So going back, what you know about sex now, what do you wish that you were taught about it? Like, what are some things that you think are just missed completely?
I feel that I guess not like not like, bro, you just it's okay to masturbate. You know?
We can get as weird as possible.
Right,
It doesn't fucking matter.
So it's like, I feel like you were never taught like if you went to a Catholic school that was a no. But and like for modern sex education, I don't think no one really came to the topic about sex about masturbating. And it's like, bro, holy shit, it's scary. It is. It's just fucking scary. I wish I was taught to like control it a little better. Yep. Also, what I know now, shit, like sex. Who needs that? Honestly, dude. Fucking don't do it.
I mean, if you're gonna do it safe. Wear a condom.
Right.
I honestly feel like a lot of the sex stuff that I learned is honestly from porn. Just being a young kid, having the internet, watching porn.
Fuck yeah.
That's all I knew.
And then that's even like a fantasy too, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's not even real sex.
It's not even real sex.
You're not even seeing real women, because women, honestly, let's just say it and throw it out there. Women don't look like that in real life.
Oh no, and hey, fuck it, that's okay. Dude.
It's not. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that it gives a very unrealistic portrayal about how women want you to go about that situation.
Right. And it's the weirdest part. It's like, so fuck it. How did James lose his virginity? We're gonna talk about this.
All right. Comfy guys.
I honestly feel like I should have waited. I feel like I was not ready for what the fuck was gonna happen. First of all, I didn't know how to put a condom on properly because I'd never had practice.
No shit.
So, luckily, I got it on. She helped.
Was she more experienced than you?
No,
or both, putting it on at least.
So both versions, right?
Okay.
So, however, she just knew how to do it.
Okay.
Because I guess I never practiced or never even I paid attention that day in the lesson where the teacher put on the banana.
Yep, yeah, but it's I had that too.
But I was like, I never.
At that age, you're kind of like embarrassed that you're in a huge room full of people and no one's really taking it seriously because they're at that young age.
They're at that young age. Fucking someone spits his penis, everyone's gonna start fucking burst laughing.
Yeah, and then like the next 15 minutes of what that instructor's talking about, I can tell you that none of those kids are actually listening to it.
So I guess also back to your question. I wish I knew how to put on a condom on, right?
Okay.
Luckily, but hey, that part we got taken care of. Dude, it's not what it was meant to be, or like what porn was, dude.
It's nothing like it.
Shit, I basically put it in and I was like, holy shit. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, fuck yeah, sex, hell yeah. But like,
it feels really different.
It feels like it literally feels like a different transition. Like you're in a higher plane now. I swear to God, like hey, for all those virgins out there, bro,
just
holy shit, wait. It's like a whole different plane that's of existence.
Right.
And then, oh yeah, dude, it was fucking bloody. It looked like a massacre.
Yeah, guys, kids that get into, I don't know if kids are going to be listening to this or kids that haven't had sex
yet. I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know, but
we're just
it's bloody.
It's so bloody. No one told me that.
I was surprised when I was getting into it. That was something that was coming up with me, and I was
right.
Honestly, I didn't know what was even happening.
Right. So I've heard that, hey, it hurts for them, so hey, don't go crazy now. Yep. So I didn't go crazy, and then good thing I didn't. So that's a good plus for me that I didn't go fucking bananas on her, and it's you look at it and you're obviously freaked out about it, but you don't want to be rude about it because it's like, dude, you're having sex, holy shit. So it's like these whole crazy range of emotions. Like you're scared, you should stop. You're having sex, it feels so good. You don't know. You honestly don't even know what's going on at that point. And then I'm just looking at her. I'm like, "You okay?" She's like, "Yeah."
You have no idea like how she's feeling. And that's the weirdest part for me, not knowing how any of it felt.
Well, me being unexperienced, I fucking, "Are you okay?" Every like 15 seconds. And at one point, like, you had to stop, and I was like, whoa, that just happened.
It was just too much.
For her, at least. Like,
shit.
well, no, I don't know if it was for her, or maybe, I don't know if I was making her uncomfortable by saying, or maybe she noticed the blood. And then when she noticed the blood too, I don't know if she wanted to stop or not. But I'll say this, no amount of sex ed would have ever prepared me for that. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, no.
So, I mean, it happened. You know, at least it wasn't. I feel like if it was someone experienced, I'd fucking lose my shit and would freak out even more.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad I went through that.
Okay.
I went through that with her. We both went through that, and it was a learning experience.
I don't want to get too personal.
Right.
Did you care a lot about, like, would you say that you loved her or?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. So I'm just saying here, honestly, in my own opinion, sex feels way better when it's someone you comfortable with.
Oh yeah. I don't think I could do casual sex, honestly. Dude.
No, it's just, it doesn't give you that same feeling. And guys listening out there that haven't had sex, just wait. Just wait till it's with someone you feel really
I don't even know our
comfortable with.
demographic right now.
I don't know either. We're just going to attract as many listeners as possible right now, and then we'll kind of figure it out later.
Yeah, of course. But no, yeah, like, for me, it's like, it's an intimate thing. And then I don't know if it was because how I grew up or what love, you know, when media taught me, whether that be music or movies, but I always thought, like, sex is that intimate thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Now it's casual. I mean, you got apps, you got Tinder, you got Bump, you got all these apps that you basically
Shout out
turn
to
on.
Grindr.
You got Grindr out there. People can just turn their phones on and then have casual
Sucks.
sex with someone.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And then you have this whole society that also wasn't properly educated on sex,
right?
Having massive amount of sex.
And not only is porn so accessible now, Tinder, dude, you can lie on that app.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Nothing has to be real on there. You can say whatever you want.
Know, I'm just as shocked as you are how easy it is now for like people just
to have sex.
Fucking, bro.
Yep.
And it's really crazy. Like, it's like, damn, technology. You know, back in my day, I had to go in the corner store and see the hyenas.
You had to, like, talk to a woman for, like, a week.
Back in my day, I had to buy flowers, dinner, give them car ride for massage, then, you know, get a little strokey. Even then, the strokey didn't came. But fuck, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just as shocked as you are about. But it's like, I wish I paid attention when the teacher was telling me how to put on a condom on a banana. And I wish they taught me about the blood. And I wish they taught me about me coming every, like, fucking 7 minutes. Like, fuck, dude. I don't know. They don't teach you that in sex ed. But, so, full circle now. Yeah, I feel like men struggle at that age, you know, about sex. I'd love to see a movie about some shenanigans.
Some shenanigans? Kids going through shenanigans?
Right, I'd watch that. Holy shit.
All right.
Definitely would watch that.
Kind of like a Good Boys, but on a different story. Good Boys?
But actually good.
But actually good? Honestly.
No, I haven't seen it, but I feel like it's Seth Rogen. What do you expect?
I saw it the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
It was...
So here, before you go any further, I want to ask: is that movie relatable when you were in middle school? Is it relatable that way?
To a point, with like the advancement of technology and how kids are, it's slightly different.
Okay.
So I don't feel like I was exactly like that as a kid, but I feel like for kids nowadays, that's pretty much how they are.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, because I don't know.
They have a lot more access to everything. I feel like they're kind of maturing slightly
quicker,
faster. Yeah, by like I want to say at least by 2 years.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that having that explosive amount of knowledge that, you know, kids just have access to.
Yeah,
a whole bunch of shit. And then on top of that, I don't know, because I was going back to I was trying to go back to a topic about how people just used to live till like 30 back in the day.
Okay.
And You were having kids at like 12, 13.
Yeah.
Because not only was that like considered normal, I mean like that's halfway your life, dude.
Right. Yeah. You're almost dead. You
And
don't
then
get
I
that much
don't
longer.
know. I'm not saying it's like going back to that specifically, because that's fucked up having babies at that age.
Right.
But I'm seeing like, oh yeah, I could see it now.
Right. Just
Like,
because of
how
the
it used to
information's
be.
out there for them, if they're
Right,
not getting
right.
supervised, at least.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy. I don't know. I wouldn't walk into middle school, dude. Not because I'm not allowed there. Yeah, can I help you, sir? Oh, I'm just experiencing the youth.
I just wanted to watch or just look at the pictures.
Just observe, see what the kids are up to. Hey, you guys like Fortnite? No, but I don't know. It was a weird topic. But
Yeah.
I was just like, damn. I don't know if it's like going back to how it is. Because I remember MTV 16 and Pregnant. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was on for a while. Is that still on? They kind of just kept up with a woman who aged. It was kind of like a 26 and pregnant at that point.
Yeah, that's dumb. I don't know, man. that's just some fucking bullshit. Honestly, man. I don't even get how they promoted some stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't. I guess to show the struggles of being a pregnant.
I thought it was because to prevent it, but that didn't help.
No, it didn't.
Right, it was more like
I think it just made girls want to be famous so they could be on a TV show.
having unprotected sex.
Yeah.
You don't use condoms.
All right. Well, I guess it's out there. I don't use condoms. I haven't really used condoms ever.
Never. Like,
But I've been with the same person.
okay,
It's
that's
just-
reasonable.
Yeah. So
But I'm saying like
it feels
even like very first time. No condom.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Really?
I didn't wear one.
You-
I guess I wasn't scared.
Right,
because-
right.
All right. So I mean,
I was terrified.
It's pretty much all out there. I had never had an experience with pre-con.
Okay.
So because of that, I was like, how can it happen if I don't?
Right.
So I was.
You don't
always-
leak.
I was a pull-out. Pull-out game was strong before birth control.
I respect the fuck out of that because I could never do that.
I don't trust it now. I would. Anyone listening or whoever listens to this, don't use a pull-out method. You will have kids.
See. Do you think?
But I didn't.
So you don't use condoms
I'm like
because
a zero.
you know yourself, right?
I felt like I knew myself enough to know that I wouldn't have kids.
Is it that, or is it because you didn't pay attention when she put on the banana?
No, I paid attention when she put on the banana. I was pretty. I educated myself because the
Okay.
internet was there. I mean,
right.
I was a curious kid, so
Fair enough.
Google exists. I
Right.
Googled every fucking question that I had.
Fair enough. No, dude. I don't know, dude. I was always terrified.
Okay, so the one, because no one knows. Well, I guess they would if they listen to this. But first time I had sex, it just wouldn't happen.
Okay.
Couldn't go in.
Oh,
Wouldn't fit. I didn't know that was gonna be a fucking thing.
right.
But it's because we're trying to do it too soon.
Right, dude.
She's not
Ready.
just trying to do it too soon. That's all I'm gonna leave it
Yeah,
at.
right.
But
Fuck.
that's also something I didn't know. So I was like, how does this work? I was so fucking confused. I was like 12, dude. Or 13.
I was 14.
Yeah, super young, like the
Yeah.
super young ages to have sex.
Right.
And we don't even understand the meaning of
It's just
Sex or-
fucking just a fuck, dude. It's
for feelings.
stupid.
There's some
Stupid.
fleeting feeling.
I don't regret what I did. I just wish I had done it not
Later?
that soon. Yeah, I wish I'd done it later. But I don't regret it. I think it was a really good learning experience for me. But yeah, dude, fucking crazy.
I think going back, I'd wait till I was married.
Really?
I think so. I think it'd be really fucking hard. But I'd try to wait.
Oh,
I'd try to. I think it would mean more, you know?
Right,
Because
right.
it's just sex at the end of the day. It's not like you really need it. It's just we want it.
Right. It's
just
it's an experience.
Natural human emotion.
It's a natural human emotion. That's some crazy shit, honestly. I don't even know. No, but I wouldn't be able to do it, honestly, no condom. Fucking freaks me out.
Never done it, no condom?
I've done it before. I've done it multiple times. Reckless.
I just
I blame
think
her most of the time.
It feels too good, dude.
Yeah. Fuck. It's like you exposed me to this drug and now you're taking it away from me.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it's like,
it's not the same.
this drug's gonna hurt. It has some severe dire consequences.
There's repercussions behind this.
There's so much repercussions. Holy shit. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't.
But now I'm kind of getting to the age where I want a kid, so it's not really an issue for me now.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24.
I want to have one by I'm like 25, 26 at least.
You find yourself successful? You know, I know you have a house.
Career-wise or
Not
like
career-wise,
life-wise?
but just life-wise.
Um,
You have a wife. You have a house.
I got a dog.
That's fucking awesome.
I feel like I'm moderately successful.
Right.
Nowhere,
I feel like you are.
nowhere near the amount that I want to be. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like, I want to say I'm like 20% there. So
Out of 100%.
Out of 100. So I got a lot of work to do.
All right, dude. I mean, that's. I don't know. That's admirable. You know.
I think it's just who I am. Like I want more.
Right. But like, the achievements you have now, it's like.
It's something I'm really proud of, definitely, because
sure.
I mean, not a lot of kids or guys my age at 24 can say they have a house, wife, and a dog,
wife and a dog, and your own car,
and my own car,
right.
And she has her own car, so we're doing pretty good.
You guys are balling.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That's something. You know, I admire. You know, you're. Would you say you're 100% independent now? You know, you pay your own bills. You know. I mean, I'm sure you guys help each other, but I'm saying. Like,
we help each other out, but for the most part, we're pretty much like on our
Independent.
own. Yeah, we just pitch in for the mortgage and
Right.
split the bills.
Right. Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
No, yeah, that's life, huh? That's fucking life.
I mean,
that's fucking awesome. What type of dog do you have?
she's a Catahoula.
What a what?
No one knows. Yeah, that's exactly the response I get every time. Catahoula. She's from Louisiana originally.
Okay.
And she was like a hunting dog.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so there's a lot of swamps down there, and the coolest thing about her is that she has like webbed paws.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
So is she a swimmer?
She's a great swimmer, but she hates the water. We're trying to get her used to it. This past summer when we were on vacation, she got a little used to it.
Okay.
So.
Oh shit! Just pulled up a picture. Catahoula. Beast, right?
Just like that, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. She's a little cute. She has a lot of attitude, but I love that about her.
I mean, dogs. Yeah, that's awesome. Look up Catahoulas.
Yeah, Catahoula.
So cool. Cool looking dog. Oh yeah, but dude, that's awesome. My parents never liked dogs.
No?
No. My mom had a dog. My dad also had a dog, but I feel like something with him. Something's up with him. I feel like something happened where it's like, hey, I don't like dogs because it's him. You know, I feel like
some bad experience.
Some bad experience. He won't tell me, but it's the weirdest thing to me because it's like I see dogs as like, you know, I'm one of those weirdos. It's like, oh yeah, better than people. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Fuck yeah.
It can be.
Dogs are awesome, and why does my dad like dogs? I've always wanted a dog ever since I was a kid.
You never asked him?
Never. I always asked him.
And he never like.
Never. Nope. He likes dogs, but he likes them outside. And then we live in a townhouse, so we don't have like fencing or a yard or anything like that. So it's like it would be difficult.
Yeah.
You know, especially now. You know, I'm busy with school, work.
Yeah, it's a lot of time and like energy to take care of a dog.
Oh yeah.
You're like a small little kid.
Yeah.
You just leave them alone.
It's like a toddler
at the home.
Having a toddler every day.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like that would probably be one of my first goals.
Get a house.
Just move out. Get a dog.
I mean, just gotta save up.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'd say my one, not objection, advice.
Okay.
I would say travel as much as you can before you get a house. It's only going to get harder when you own a house because you're going to have to make enough money to when you're on vacation. If you want to go on long vacation, at least pay for your mortgage.
Right.
First couple months advance or something like that. But I would say use that money that you can save now, travel.
Okay.
That's one thing I wish I did differently. But I'm still happy my choice is made. I can still travel. It's just not as easy.
Not as easy.
Yeah.
Because mortgage, you got bills, responsibilities.
Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, I get it. Yeah. I feel like me as of right now, you know, I have all the liberty to, you know, go out. The only bill I got is like my car payment,
Yeah.
and I guess my insurance, and that's it. Honestly, and I still live with my parents. I'm only 20, you know, and it's weird. I barely came to the realization that hey, holy shit, I'm 20 now.
Do you feel like you don't have that much time, or do you feel like you have to be more successful, like sooner?
I feel like
I'll let
I don't know.
Do you need to if you need to think about it, I can tell you my experience.
Yeah,
with it.
go ahead.
So with me, I felt for the longest time that at my age I should be more successful because of the opportunity that we have, and we have
Right.
stuff like social media to help us, kind of like
Right.
kickstart all of our stuff. But at the same time, as my birthday just passed, I kind of realized that we have so much more time on our hands.
Uh-huh.
It just comes down to doing like small things every day. That's gonna matter when we're like in our 40s.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm young, but I'm not that young.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I don't know, like my mom was a great inspiration to me
Okay.
because she grew up in a very misogynistic country, Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Managed to get her a degree in accounting. Managed to get a job at a Volkswagen shop as their accountant.
Oh, nice.
Managed to do that, under 25,
Okay.
under 21, I think it was. So I don't think she moved here till like 22 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just because economic struggle down in Mexico collapsed and, had to make money.
Right.
But yeah, she had a career, dude. If Mexico was financially stable enough, I wouldn't be here. And a lot of other families wouldn't be here.
Right.
But she had a good job. She had an education. And in a world where that's looked down upon towards women, women can't drive, women can't do this and that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a misogynistic country, dude. The fact that she could have done it, she done it all at a young age in a third world country. It's a lot of pressure on me being a male in a first world country with all the opportunities that I have in the world. Not doing anything successful with my life. It's like I wouldn't say I'm unsuccessful. I would say her feats are greater than mine, than what I've accomplished thus far.
So do you feel pressured by that?
I do feel pressured by that. I feel like a bum. I basically feel like a bum.
Okay.
And it's like,
I feel you.
shit, like what have I done to compare to that?
Right.
You know? I'm still in college. I mean, it does take a while here.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So with me, to get as real as possible, as some days go by, I know there's a lot more I could be doing with my time, but I just don't do it.
Right.
And it's like, it's not even that, I forgot it, it passed my mind. It's like, I think about it.
Right.
But sometimes I'd rather do, the easy things, just like play Xbox or just watch TV, watch Netflix. I end up binging like hours of Netflix. But then,
Right.
I don't know about you, but I feel like a piece of shit at the end of the day. Like I'm not doing anything in my life. And I feel like there's struggles kind of hard on me too, because like I have a house. Like I got to make sure that I'm supporting that.
Right. You have bigger responsibilities.
Yeah. So do you ever feel the same? Where like there's stuff that you want to be doing, but you're just not?
No, yeah. I feel like it's the cause of like us growing up with so much technology. You have far more distractions than any other generation ever. There's a million things you could be doing, but you're on your phone, you're on TV, you're playing video games, whatever the case may be, and that's all entertainment, and that has its moments, but like when you could be definitely working on something else, making some money here. Yeah, like it's like, damn, I know I should be doing it, but I don't do it.
Right.
Why? Because we take the path of less resistance.
Right, because we're used to being comfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the path of less resistance, just watching TV, not doing a damn thing, instead of actually being productive. And yeah, technology is amazing, but fuck, we're lazy.
What do you think will help push you to do the things that you want to be doing?
I feel like I had a wake-up call.
Okay.
Recently, I didn't almost die, but it felt like I almost died.
What happened?
I had a severe fever.
Oh yeah. Okay, you
So
told me about
I had a fever of 107 degrees, and I was like legit like on fire. And temperature went down. Went to the doctor. Had my first checkup, first physical in like 2 years. Due to the fact that I didn't have insurance, off Medicaid,
Mhm.
kind of sucks. But enough of that. Basically, I had a wake up call. Like, damn, like my immune system's all fucked up. Like that shouldn't have happened.
Mhm.
And my health, yeah, it's not good. According to BMI, which isn't the best to
The
body mass index,
Yeah.
not the best test, but I mean something I can measure.
Mm-hmm.
40 pounds overweight.
Okay.
I'm at 200. I should be at like 165 or 160, I think.
Okay.
I should be at 160 according to my age and height. I should be at that weight. And still recovering from that illness, that fever that I had. I'm better now, obviously, but it was a wake up call. It's like I should really watch my health. You know, my blood pressure is elevated,
Yeah.
and I'm 20. Right.
That's a huge wake up call.
Right. Like that shouldn't happen. That should not have happened. So yeah, I'm making changes, and then the thing that's helping me now is like realizing that hey, you know, this ain't the healthiest option, or hey, maybe do this instead of just watching TV. Like now I'm going on hikes, you know, and that's something I love doing, but I would never go. Why? Because I'm just on my phone. I'm doing this. I'm
Playing
doing that.
Xbox or something.
Right. And it's like now that this wake up call happened, I was like, well, I feel like I'm more productive. I feel better about myself.
Okay.
So I feel like I can do this. I can lose these 40 pounds.
Yeah. And
then as soon as metabolism kicks in and I'm working out and I'm doing this and that, I'm going to be coughing for more. But hey, I'm going to recover and I'm going to try to be a more productive person.
For sure.
And then that's just my will, honestly. It's like power of will, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you do this without, being monitored?
Mm-hmm.
Disciplining yourself. That hey, no one's looking at me doing this, but I'm doing it for myself. So that's kind of what's helping me now to be more productive in life, and actually doing activities that's going to benefit me in some way or another.
Right.
Or it's going to help me. Become a little healthier.
Okay.
So I started fasting, doing an 8-hour fasting. Yep.
Okay. How are you doing? Like, when are you fasting?
So I'll skip breakfast. I'll start fasting from 1 to 8, and I'll have that 8-hour window.
Okay. So then you eat like in
in the midday. Maybe I have like a lunch and dinner.
Okay.
Basically, that's what I'm doing.
All right. So you're kind of like fasting like overnight?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'll probably cut it down to maybe 6 hours, 4 hours, and then see what happens.
Okay.
And then do some workouts in between. So I am going into more health, going into fitness. Because back in high school, I used to run a mile in 5 minutes.
Yeah. You were telling me you're fast as hell.
I used to be fast as hell. And I can still feel my calf muscles. My calves are still like strong as fuck. And I feel like as soon as I get my cardio up, lose this weight, I can do it. I feel like I could do it again. I'm still young, under 21.
You have plenty of time. Yeah, you haven't even peaked yet, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm probably still growing.
Yeah.
I don't think you stop. You're not fully developed till like 26. I think that's what
it's
it is.
like late 20s.
Right, that's when you're fully developed. So I got time, and I'm gonna make some big changes. So
look forward to see it.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna have a silver body by the summer.
I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep asking you questions if you're on it.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know I was a personal trainer, right?
You were a personal trainer?
I was.
You were?
Yeah, I don't hold my license anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you have to get a license for that?
Fell out. You get like a certificate. Well, not a certificate, but yeah, you have to be licensed. You have to get insurance.
Right.
Yeah, in case anything happens to like the client. They can't sue you, or if they do sue you, it's not your money.
Right. Oh, shit.
But yeah, I did that when I was 18.
Oh, well, shit. Like through a gym or through like a service?
Yeah, I was through Charter Fitness.
Okay.
I was personal training through there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So you got any questions?
For sure. I'll hit you up for sure, man. Anyone got suggestions? let me know at yahoo.com. I don't know where this is going, but comment something if you can comment. But yeah, like I want to get in shape, you know. I know my friends are in shape for the most part. Like they lift weights. They'll always be like buffer than me or something. I want to get toned. I feel like I can get toned.
Just do like speed work and endurance work.
Right.
Then.
Yeah.
That's all you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be fast again. But yeah, I'm working on that, making changes. So hopefully that making those changes would also improve productivity in my life.
Definitely, yeah.
So I don't know about you. What do you do to try to stay productive?
Stay productive
Or stay focused on like past.
Meditation.
Oh really?
Meditation before I kind of do anything, or like in the morning, I'll be taking a shower, and I kind of just close my eyes and I set my intention on the day.
Okay.
And yeah, I think about like what's the worst thing that could happen, and then just like prepare myself for that. That way, if anything bad happens, I kind of don't freak out. Just take it as it is. Meditation helps just like catch my feelings.
Give me an example. Like worst thing that happen.
Worst thing that can happen is I could blow out my tire on the way to work.
Okay.
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to pull over as safely as possible and just change my tire, get to work safely or get home safely, and then worry about when I get home. Try to see how I'm gonna fix it.
Okay.
It's like one of the worst things that could happen. It's kind of like a stoic like philosophy type way. I don't know if you've ever
prepare for the worst.
Prepare for the worst.
Okay.
So that if it does happen,
you're prepared. Basically.
You're calm. Yeah, you're not gonna freak out.
It's true. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I never thought about just meditating. I don't know if meditation has like a lot of like a weird stigma. Like a weird like
I don't know, but there's like scientific facts that actually changes like or like reconstructs your brain.
How would you go about meditating though? For someone who's never done it. For example, me.
I have the benefit of owning my own house, so it's pretty quiet in the morning. Okay. So I would say any place that you could go, even a library, like here in the sound room, just find a quiet place. You don't necessarily have to shut your eyes, but it helps at first. And you kind of sit there and focus on your breathing. Okay. You're gonna have thoughts that like come up, and the idea is not to fight them or like try to have an empty mind, but to notice your thoughts and then kind of let them leave. Okay. So the more you do it, the less thoughts you're gonna have invading. And so what you want to be doing is you want to use that like 5-15 minutes that you put in the morning to kind of flow through your entire day. So you won't have like these thoughts coming on your head like every single minute and make you feel like you're going crazy. It'll allow you to have time to kind of think about other things. Okay. Be creative, have other ideas or figure out what you'd want to do.
Kind of preparing yourself for the rest of the day. Is that kind of how
it's just setting up my flow.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you look at like the most successful people in the world, they all have a schedule. They kind of get up early, they meditate or they journal. Just do something. Yeah, they have something to keep them healthy, keep them alert, keep them focused, and keep their mind sharp. So I think, the best way to be as successful as I want to be is kind of like take those steps that others that are successful are doing.
Just have a routine, have a schedule.
Yeah, so, wake up, journal your dreams or however you feel, like write it out, meditate, read a book if you want, listen to a podcast or work out right away, vice versa. And then kind of get your day started, go to work, do whatever you got to do. Yeah. And I suggest doing this even on your off days. But if you want, you can stay up later, get at least 8 hours of sleep, but put yourself on a schedule. And I think it'll really turn people around. Mm-hmm.
So I have heard of like people like getting a quick like workout before they go to work. Do you typically do that, or is that like?
I try to do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been doing it. When I was competing, I was doing it like 6 days a week, getting up, working out, doing that. Yeah.
How does that help you perform like maybe at your job or? So
I was kind of taking fitness as a philosophy and applying it everywhere else. Okay. So, running 6 miles, you're going to be tired at the end of it. You want to give up. But the thing you have to be focused on is proper form. One, focus on your breathing and just stay kind of like disciplined and focused. Yeah. So if I can have that while I'm running, then, sitting in what we do day to day, I can easily transition that to make calls, stay focused in making calls, or stay calm when a aggravated customer's in the store.
Oh man, that's always a hard task, isn't it?
Staying calm.
Yeah.
Just don't take it so seriously. I just realized that they're having a problem, and the problem's not you. It's just the problem that they have.
I don't know, man. I'm an asshole when that happens.
Do you just want to like go down their level?
No, I'm just like really sarcastic to them. I just like they're handing me their shit. I'm like, okay.
I smile a lot when they piss me off.
Yeah, me too.
I think I look sarcastic, which doesn't help my case.
Doesn't help it. Oh man, no, but yeah. I don't know. It's customers. What's your worst customer experience?
My worst customer experience?
Just in general. It doesn't have to be our current job. Just in general.
Just in general?
Yeah. But if you have one for this job, I guess.
Dude, I don't know. I'm not trying to... Like, I had bad customer experience, but...
Never like...
You saw my risk score. I'm good with people, bro.
Nah, I don't know, man. I had it one time. I used to work at Portillo's. I was at the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve. Never forget this day. Guy's so mad waiting on this hot dog for no apparent reason. And then I would like walk down and give people like their food and be like, hey, can you check on my number? I was like, okay. And I'd be like, yep, not ready.
Would you actually check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I asked for, hey, is this number there? This guy's getting mean a bitch. And then I'd be like, yeah, bro, not ready. And he's like, what? What the fuck? My hot dog. Like, really,
just raging.
Just raging in the car. And then one time, and then the last time I told him, because I keep walking back, and he's like, is it there? And I was like, no. And he's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I was like, deuces. And then
someone else.
So this is the fucked up part. My coworker's like, oh yeah, that order's there. And I was like, yep, nope. And the guy's like asking like, is it there? I was like, oh, I'm out of here. Didn't bother to like say anything. Then I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm out of here. Jeez. Fuck you.
Were you like off the clock or
no?
You're just doing something else.
So I'm passing food towards like the customers.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, the food's ready for him. And I was like, I'm not taking that shit. So I like grab other people's food and instead of me talking to him like how I was talking to him earlier, I just fucking ignored that asshole. And
I gotta say that's fair.
Yeah, and pulls up to the window, and he's like freaking out, like, like all fucking mad for no apparent reason on Christmas Eve. That's what really fucking blew me, dude. Because throughout the day, everyone was nice as hell. Like, oh, you have to work on Christmas Eve. Oh, feel bad for you. Like, shut up, bitch. You went to get food.
I was
like, fuck you. Oh, I feel bad for you. Like, shut
if you really felt
up.
bad, you'd stay home.
Right.
Like, let's just be honest here.
Right. And I was like, I don't know why that guy was so mad.
Yeah.
He's like speeding off and shit, yelling at my coworker. I feel bad.
I always
what
wonder
made me
if
feel
something
bad.
like bad happened like that day, or like 15 bad things happened to him, and it's just like a bad day. You know what I'm talking about? When you have a bad day and just like consistently shit just keeps happening.
On Christmas Eve.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's a holiday. It gets hectic, but bro.
I don't know.
A hot dog.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty minor. I don't think he should have gotten that mad.
Like, I'll never forget that. I'm like, why is he so bad?
You know what helps?
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can't do that then. Saying their name.
Oh.
Saying their name gets their attention. It just like calms them down. It like humanizes them.
I guess so. I never had like a angry customer at this job.
At our job, I have because of other reps.
Right. Like other reps.
Disclosing information.
So nothing to that extent where it's like I felt
someone
threatened.
raging.
Yeah, like someone raging. Like to get people upset or angry or frustrated, but never like raging, bro. Like rage.
Yeah, I feel like something else is going on in your life for you to rage that hard.
Right, at a hot dog.
Yeah, at a hot dog.
At all things, dude. Waiting in line for a hot... Dude, I don't fucking know.
What if you like didn't eat that day? Just wanted his hot dog really bad.
Yeah, dude, come inside. It would have been... Come inside. It would have been quicker. I'll say this. If you ever go to the drive-thru at Portillo's, it's not quick. It is not quick.
I don't think it's quick.
Go inside.
I've waited like 20 minutes at one point in line just to get my food.
And then I know I used to work there, but fuck, dude, the one at Bolingbrook, fuck.
I haven't really been there.
Every time I
There
order
was.
something, without fail, if you order any type of hot, like Portillo shit at the Bolingbrook location, they will miss something, 100%.
100%?
Every time. Whether it be a napkins, whether it be a fork for your salad, whether it be the fucking cheese sauce you paid 50 cents for, they never fail to always miss something. And it pisses me off. Every time I go through the drive-thru, I have to check that everything's there. I was like, yeah, can I get my extra dressing? Though the fact that I did ask for extra dressing beforehand, you failed to give me that. I don't know, man. Shit, I'll say this, shit has gone to shit ever since I left. I would have been a great manager.
I have a weird question that popped in my head. Okay. It has nothing to do with food. It has nothing to do with any of that. It's a guy thing.
Okay,
and
go ahead.
It's something that girls don't really like notice or maybe deal with. I don't know if you've noticed. Why is it that when guys go to the bathroom, sometimes they'll pee on the seat itself or like on the lid and then just like don't clean it? I don't know if it's just me. I'll say this. My parents raised me to, wipe the seat.
Right.
Maybe it's because I grew up with girls, but I think it's the weirdest thing for guys to just piss all over the toilet seat and just like not clean it. And I know about that thing where it can just like shoot out like on a fucking angle. But even that,
you should be a BB.
You should clean it even more if that fucking happens because you literally just peed all over the floor. But why aren't guys cleaning? I don't understand.
It's like
is it laziness or like
it's public, right? It's like, it's not my toilet.
Yeah,
it's like it's gross, but it's like, well, I'm not putting in effort. I don't live here.
I get
right. It's like
that sucks.
Okay, I'll say this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would never just spray. Like
intentionally,
like a fucking maniac. So maybe a little drop would drop on the lid. Yeah. Sometimes I gotta go, and then I don't even lift up the
seat,
not the one that covers the whole bowl, like the piece. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta go. A little bit will get on the seat. I'm just like, whatever. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Weird question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you ever sit down when you pee?
If I'm holding in a fart.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, what if I'm holding? I feel like I got shit, but not really.
What about early in the morning? Do you ever just not feel like standing up? I feel like that all the time. I just fucking sit.
That's such a weird topic, dude. Because I don't know.
Or sometimes I don't feel like turning on the light because I don't want to be blinded by the light, so I'll just sit down because I don't know where I'm peeing.
Yes.
Okay, that's a thing.
That is a thing.
Okay.
So sometimes, it's not. So for me, it's like I woke up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna turn on the fucking light to pee.
Nah,
so I'll sit down and sit down and pee. So yeah, I 100% get what you mean with that.
Okay.
But yeah, sometimes if I got a hold in a fart and I'm like, I might shit myself.
After sex, I'll sit down and pee.
After sex, I have to take a shit for some reason. but I still have to pee.
Yeah, I sit down and pee. I'm not trying to spray.
That's true.
Sometimes it sprays.
So if I'm going to the bathroom, I'm going both. After sex, I don't know why specifically after sex I go both
all the time,
all the time.
No matter.
So if it's like a quickie thing, no.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's like a thing where I'm gonna take a nap afterwards. Yeah.
We should have a girl on this. And just ask her sex questions. Just what's weird? Is this weird?
This is weird. This is a weird topic. We're making you uncomfortable. We don't have an HR department yet, but we'll soon get one.
We'll need one after that.
Yeah, can you sign a release form?
Non-disclosure agreement.
Non-disclosure.
We can't talk about anything we talked about.
No, but so I know what you're coming from, but I don't really do it. But I do it, So it's like if I'm super lazy, yeah. If it's like 3 a.m., I don't want to turn on the light, yeah. And then I gotta hold it down for it. So I don't know.
I heard it's better for us to pee. We empty our bladder better.
I don't know. I heard about pooping. You gotta squat.
Yeah, do you see how they have the stools for that?
Yeah, dude, holy shit.
I want to try that.
I do. I kind of just lifted my
your legs on the toilet seat?
No. I'm sitting down. And I just raise myself where I'm cradling. So I'm like,
has it worked for you? feel like you
I
gotta
don't. I
balance
think it
out,
was
right?
placebo. I really think it's placebo. But it did feel like a good ass
So
shit.
you're telling
It
me
was a
that your
good-ass
mind
shit.
helped you take a far better shit?
Yes. Cause I don't know the science of it because I've been shitting how everyone else shits for the last like 20 years
Yeah.
of my life. And now you're telling me I've been shitting wrong? Fuck you, dude.
For like the last 100 years. you've been
Right.
shitting wrong.
Fuck you, dude. Tell me I'm shitting wrong. And then I do it, and either it worked or it's placebo, but
Yeah.
that was the best shit I ever took in my life. It was so good. It was smooth. It was like, good.
I gotta say, once you stop eating meat, your shits are far better.
I think that's true because meat kind of makes it hard.
It makes it super hard. I gotta tell you, so I went snowboarding with my
Mm-hmm.
buddies over last winter.
Okay.
They didn't have a lot of vegetarian options, so I had to eat just chicken and rice. When I came back to use the bathroom,
Horrible.
dude, it was the longest experience ever for me.
Damn.
Like, I felt like I was in the bathroom way too long trying to get this shit out. Literally
fuck,
trying to get this
dude?
shit out.
No, I don't know.
It's weird.
fucking
That's
weird.
why I don't like to eat meat.
Because it's
It also just like
fucking
it's annoying. It's like a process to go to the bathroom.
huh. You know, I never thought about that, but I always thought like fiber just helps you.
I mean, yeah, it helps you, but think about it. A lot of plant-based stuff has fiber in it.
No, that's
You're
true.
just
That's very true.
Shitting way better, way healthier.
That's crazy. That's probably another way to do it, but yeah, dude, I don't know. That's fucking strange.
Yeah.
But you know what? What do you often like just pee sitting down?
I wouldn't say all. I mean, I still stand up and pee, but it's more when I'm at home.
I feel like if it's a urinal,
I'll always
I'll
prefer
use a
urinal.
urinal.
Yeah.
but if it's like the urinals are using, okay, so let's say you're in a public bathroom, you gotta pee. I will always if like there's 3 urinals, I will take a piss sitting down.
Really?
Yeah, I'll go in the stall, close the door, pretend I'm shitting, but I'm really peeing.
What? Why? I've
don't
never
know.
done that.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
I've
know.
never had the urge to sit in public.
So it's like, well, I gotta go, and then they're all used.
Yeah.
I don't want to. So I feel like it's like I don't want them to hear that I'm peeing.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yep.
I'll just take.
It's like a weirdo is peeing in
Just, right. I'll just sit down.
the stall.
I'll just sit down, whip it out, just piss right next to the bowl, and just that's it.
You just silence it.
Yeah.
By pointing into like
Yeah, it looks
right
like,
into the porcelain.
right. So it's like, so it sounds like
You silence it on your.
yeah. Silence my dick. Get your silencers today.
That's a real thing, guys.
That's your sponsorship. Silence your dick.
Silence your dick.
SilenceYourDick.com. Don't buy that domain. I'm gonna be pissed.
You just sell it.
I'm gonna just buy the domain for like $2.
It sells later for like 200,000.
200,000. I'm gonna be fucking rich.
You buy your
but-
Tesla.
I can buy my Tesla. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. No, but I don't know. Just like today, like the other day, I remember at PB, it was one of those squirts at Bolingbrook.
What?
Yeah, dude. When you had to go to the bathroom, like there's no urinals there. So it's like
No, at work? No.
right. So it's like I just had to go. I was like, oh shit.
I've never had that happen before. You were like releasing it before you even.
No, I was taking a piss, but it was like one of those where it's like I'm done. Psych.
Oh, and then you put it away and it kind of like trails out?
No. It's like
Or
it's
you're
like
about
shot
to-
it like in the fucking floor, like how you
No
were saying
shit.
earlier.
Oh, god damn.
And I was like, what do I do? So I got like paper towels, just kind of my foot.
that was you wiping.
That was me wiping. I was like, it's just like swiping with my shoe. And I'm just like, all right, I'm out of here.
They should like make a guard for toilet seats for guys.
But it's like guys should like be mature enough to like aim that shit.
Yeah, but
It's
sometimes you
accident.
have, where it just shoots out on a 90-degree angle or like two
When
streams.
was the last time you pissed yourself?
The last time I pissed myself?
Yeah.
Do the peas count like when you're putting it away?
No, I don't think that counts.
Okay.
But like that, that's just fucking just pissed yourself.
Piss myself. It's been a long time, but I feel like I remember because like everything was just wet. I can't. It was long. It was, I don't know, before like 4th grade or something.
Really? That
A
long?
long time,
Dude.
I've seen a guy pee himself.
That's fucking crazy.
Why are you peeing yourself? I don't know.
Last time I pee myself, dude. Not even that long ago. Not even gonna lie.
Okay, what
Maybe
happened?
like
What
3
was the
years ago.
situation?
I knew I was still in high school.
You just had to pee really bad?
I woke up 3 a.m. probably 2 a.m. It was like almost the crack of dawn. Go to the bathroom to take a piss. Forgot to pull down my underwear. Half asleep, like, oh shit!
I just pee.
So
That's why you gotta sit down, dude.
you know what? You're absolutely right. I didn't sit down and I pissed myself.
Yeah, don't be weird about it. Just sitting down when you're peeing.
Do you pee in the shower?
Okay, you know what's weird? Okay, I don't really pee in the shower that often. I know how much water it saves, but my wife's gonna kill me. My wife is more comfortable peeing in the shower than I am. I just think it's a weird thing to do.
Really?
I don't think it. I shouldn't say weird, but it's like, why? The toilet's right there.
I was taught to pee in the shower.
You were taught to.
Can
pee
I
in the
say
shower.
that? That's fucking weird. That's really weird.
No, please
okay.
explain. Like what? Like
So
to save
so
water?
So you come from a ethnic background.
A Hispanic family.
Hispanic
My dad's
family.
Hispanic. My mom's.
You ever had like family showers to save water?
Family showers? No.
Like with a sibling
some
or
of
your
my
dad.
earliest memories, like I had a shower with my dad.
So yeah, so me
It
too.
was probably to save time.
So I was
way
I don't
too
know.
young.
I don't get it, but I don't remember a time. And just my dad and I would just shower, and I forgot what time. He's like, I had to pee, and he's like, yeah, just pee in the drain, dude.
And then forever since he's just been peeing in the
I
drain.
was like 6 years old when that happened.
You're like,
and-
sweet, I get to pee in the shower.
Right, and then ever since then, it's like if I have to pee, I'll just pee in the drain.
All right. fair
So
enough.
that's my reasoning for it. I do think it's gross though. Like if you're not cleaning that shit.
Yeah, I gotta clean my bathroom like every week.
Yeah, once a week. You know, magic sponge.
Oh, yeah.
just clean it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do that.
Okay.
You don't do it often, or is it like
So
you try not to?
You know what I just noticed after talking about this?
Right.
The time that I do it is when I don't have to like take a shit.
Ah.
And usually that's when I'm like coming back from a run. I'm too tired to like want to pee in
Mm-hmm.
the toilet. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just standing here. I'm washing myself and I just start peeing.
So would you ever say fuck it, fuck the toilet? I'm gonna just pee in the shower, but not take a shower.
The shower just not on.
Right. You're just like, I'm gonna take a pee here. I'm out. Gotta go.
If I turn the water on it, I
Maybe.
don't want to just like pee in the drain. like the urine's gonna sit there, dude. It won't make it rust or something.
I don't know, honestly. I just thought that was a funny thought. Because the way you're describing it is like, yeah, after a run, yeah, if I don't take a shit, I'll just piss in the shower.
Well, I mean, sorry, I had to disclose that I'm taking a shower after my runs, guy.
Right. I got it because you explained it later. But
Yeah.
that idea just popped in my head where it was like,
Just pee in the shower.
in the shower. I gotta go. Look, I got a meeting at 5 o'clock. I gotta take a piss.
That's like the new age way of saving water, dude. Just jump on it.
One step further, just fucking pee in the sink. Just fucking repeat the sink. Fuck, dude.
You don't have to bother opening the curtain.
Oh, man.
Just pee.
Somebody took a shit on the sidewalk.
Okay, why? Did you have to go?
I had to go.
Okay.
I was like 10 years old.
All right.
So a little bit older. But like not weird where it's like, why is this kid just fucking taking a shit? We took a trip to Indiana with my parents, Fort Wayne, like 3-hour drive. We were at a party. We were waiting for we were at our aunt's house. Aunt hasn't gotten there. They stayed late to clean up, like at a saloon or something. We're at a party. I had to go, man. My dad said, "Fuck it, just to go here."
Just took a shit on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Did you have any like toilet paper?
yeah. We had like toilet, like
Oh, okay.
not toilet paper. We had Kleenex.
Okay. So
got a
that's at
couple
least
of-
something.
Yeah. So it's not
Okay.
like I was like a nasty. Yeah, that was fucking weird, and it's so weird because it was like that was our family vacation going to Fort Wayne, Indiana, to go. I think it was like Quinceañera or some shit. But that memory has stuck with me for
Taking
so
a shit
long,
on the
and it's
sidewalk?
like
I mean, how many people can say they took a shit on a sidewalk?
right.
Not a lot.
Not a lot at all.
least I don't
Not
think a
at
lot.
all. But it's just I don't know. Like having this conversation, it's like what the fuck, dude? How?
You know, once we're back to the shitting thing, One thing I left out accidentally. Did you know that it doesn't matter what direction we wipe in? It only matters for women.
Really?
Yeah, because they have fat there. We don't. We just got skin.
That's true.
Yeah.
Huh. Do you go left? No, you go bottom to top or top to bottom?
Okay, here's the thing. I was taught like front to back,
Front to back.
but I never felt comfortable doing that. So I just kind of lift up.
You lift up?
I lift up and then I just go back to front.
See, so a lot of people would say that's weird.
So okay.
I don't think it's weird.
I don't think it's that weird. And then I also, like we were saying, baby wipes. I was
Right.
using a baby wipe after. That's how I'm finishing up. So
Right.
everything's fucking,
Yes.
everything's clean.
Right.
But yeah,
it's-
I lift up.
Huh. See, like these are the things that we don't know as guys. Like there's a
People don't talk about it.
No one talks about it. I always taught, yeah, like back to front as well.
You taught back to front? Or
Yeah.
front to back? Like
going this way.
Oh,
This
just
way.
going this way?
Yeah.
Do you reach back?
Yeah.
See, I don't reach back.
What the fuck?
That's
so
what I'm
weird.
saying. I go in the front, dude.
It's fucking.
That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
I pull up.
It's weird for everyone, man. Everyone has a different method. If you have a fucking method how to wipe your ass,
Just stick to it, I guess. As
Com-
long as you're like being
comment
clean.
below, whatever the comment section is.
Or use a bidet.
Bidet.
Let us know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna get a bidet. Gotta invest in some baby wipes.
Some
I
dude
don't know,
wipes.
some dude wipes. Oh, yeah.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Not yet. Hey, dude wipes. You want to sponsor our first episode? Hit me up.
That'd be pretty cool. We'll put some ads up. We should
Hell yeah.
email them.
Hell
the
yeah,
marketing
dude.
team.
The marketing team.
We had 0 followers so far, but
As
it's
of
gonna be
now.
huge.
Yeah, but oh my god, dude, I don't even know. Fuck, that's fucking weird. You got any crazy ghost stories, man?
Crazy what?
Ghost stories?
Ghost stories? None myself. No, none myself, but I've heard
Really?
ghost stories. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me? So I'm always like, this thought always popped in my head, but you know, it's the spooky month's coming up. But I've never had something paranormal like experienced.
Have you wanted to?
Yes, I always
Why?
wanted to, because I don't believe in ghosts. And if I could see,
Why?
if a ghost would like come up to me, or like say some shit to me,
Mhm.
I'd believe it then. But
Not until that day.
not until that day, I don't believe in shit. So I want to believe. You know, I've been planning to do like some ghost adventure shit, because I think that'd be fun.
Is there like a spot that you know that you want to go?
Yeah, there's a spot. There's a abandoned hospital in Aurora.
It's haunted?
I don't think it's haunted. It's just abandoned, and it's a creepy vibe. So I'm sure there has been deaths there,
It's a hospital. Yeah,
right?
so-
Like you can't save everyone, you know.
But we just have to sneak in, huh?
Yeah,
We should sneak in.
it's and I'd love to, you know, explore it. There's also a haunted cemetery in, I think I don't know where it's at, but I know it's in Illinois. Basically, there's a story of some lady. That's basically a hitchhiker that would hitchhike a ride in your car. If you pick
Oh,
her
I know
up.
what you're
You
talking
know what I'm
about. Yeah, I think my parents told me about that.
Yeah, so you pick her up, you drop her off, and then you turn around and she's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Some scary shit. I heard about that. I'd love to go down that road. I think it's like something. I'll find it. It's like
I talked to my dad
about that. Yeah, it's a scary. It's pretty scary. I heard about that. Also, there's another scary haunted cemetery in Illinois that's where mobsters used to like bury people and like by like a swampy area.
Damn.
Close to Chicago. There's a grave there of an unnamed child, and it basically haunts that place.
It's freaky stuff.
Yeah, dude. So like, there's just literally this tombstone. I forget what it's called. I'll look it up right now because it's actually pretty interesting. I think is it this Bachelor's Grove Cemetery?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
They also got I think a house,
Ooh.
like shows up. My, you know what? My parents were there. I'm gonna have to
Yeah?
talk to them about this after.
Infant daughter. That's all it says. No name, nothing. Infant daughter.
bad.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's I don't know. Love to go there, see some spooky shit. And if I do see some spooky shit, then hey, holy shit, ghosts are real.
That
But
should be our bucket list this
bucket list.
upcoming months.
Hell yeah, dude. I'd
I'm
love
down.
to see some shit like that. I was gonna go to the haunted dolls in Mexico, and when I went to go there, they were like, "Yeah, that place is like sealed off for now because there was a thunderstorm the night before, knocked out a bunch of trees. Like the only like pathway to go in there."
No shit.
Yeah, because it's all canals. It's all connected canals in
Mm-hmm.
the city of Mexico. Actually, so I went on one of the canals there. It's such a beautiful like tourist attraction too.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like music. There's like people in like little tiny boats making tacos would like go on your boat.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking awesome. But yeah, they were like, nah, they're gone. So it's so you can't go there as of now. Kind of blows because that was on my bucket list when I actually did went to Mexico to go see
And you
the
weren't able to go.
go see the Island of the Dolls because that shit's freaky. I don't know if
Damn. No.
you've never heard of it.
Mm-mm.
So it's like an island next to Mexico City in a canal where a man lived there, a religious man lived there. I forgot his name. One day found the body of a dead little girl there that drowned, and she was holding a doll.
Mm-hmm.
The man buried her, and then hanged the doll as a memoriam for her. And a bunch of times throughout like the years that he was living in that island, more dolls would appear floating towards the island. So like on the water. So he'd pick up the dolls and put them up as dolls like would spawn like next to that island.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he visited a priest and said that he has to get more dolls. The story goes he has to get more dolls to hang up on the island in order to honor the girl to get to heaven, or defend himself from the girl so she doesn't attack them. So the story, it's two versions basically.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you want to believe, but no one really knows why he did it. So he started getting a shit ton of dolls all over the island and would hang them up.
That sounds creepy.
Right, and and the island's filled with dolls,
Just like
So,
hanging on branches.
just hanging on branches. It's creepy as dolls. It was super close to where my grandma was staying, so I really wanted to go visit it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was sealed off. I'll show you some images. You guys should really look it up. You can either look up Island of the Dolls or Isla de las Muñecas. So that's some like images. Yeah, you wanna kind of go through them. Yeah, but basically they're hanged everywhere. So this was during the 50s too. So think about these dolls have been hanging for almost 80 years.
This is some creepy stuff right here, man.
Yeah.
I would definitely love to see. Do you know anything about like danger tourism?
What do you mean by that?
So like, there's a documentary on Netflix of this guy where he does like tourism stuff, but he goes to like
Yeah.
the most dangerous places.
Well, like the Himalayas.
No, like let's say like he went to like somewhere in the Middle East, but he goes to where like there's a war zone basically,
Holy
and then he just
shit.
like goes there to like not survive, but to like see how everything is. Would you ever
Huh.
do anything like that?
I don't think where it's like my life is a high risk.
Mm-hmm.
Not something like that.
It's more of like a
I don't know. It's like a war zone, dude. Like, come on. You could die at any
that's some
point.
intense stuff.
That is really intense. But I do like some. Like, I don't know if you ever seen the skydiving dinner.
Skydiving dinner? No, you try to eat a dinner as fast as you can while you're falling.
You're sitting down on a dinner plate. So I'll kind of look it up.
Or like you have the whole getup, like the dinner table and everything. You're kind of just
Yeah.
like sitting there. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's some awesome stuff. But you'd have to be extremely coordinated to do that.
Something like that. That's crazy.
Wait, are they like floating up?
Basically.
They're just strapped into something. Just
Yeah, they're
having
not.
dinner in the
They're not
sky?
actually skydiving, but they're in the sky.
having
So
dinner.
yeah, so this is a better picture. So basically, they're floating in the sky, hanging off, and then having the dinner.
I hate heights, but I'd do that.
Yeah, that's fucking creepy,
Yeah.
dude. I don't know, man. That
Maybe-
like a shit like that, yeah, but like nothing that I'll actually fucking die.
Die from.
Right? Fuck that, dude. Oh my god. Oh no, but yeah, that's some just weird shit that I'd love to do. But yeah, I always had a fascination towards like there's like creepy shit, legends, shit like that, and it's just infatuated with it. Basically, I like getting scared, but I don't like getting scared. You know what I mean?
Not like really scared.
Not
Or
like super scary.
Your life is at risk.
Yeah, just like thrill seeking. That's all it really is, man. Oh fuck. But oh, I was gonna tell you about the cheeseburger story.
The cheeseburger story.
Yeah, earlier about my car.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So yeah, not the healthiest guy. I don't look obese, but I feel obese. I have a tummy. Not really that proud of it. I'm pretty chubby, husky for the most part. But basically, I've been spending way too much money on going out to eat, $500 plus, basically. And there's a really fucked up story that honestly, that should have honestly been my wake up call. But one time I went to go get McDonald's, right? I think I over ordered, and then there's a cheeseburger left. Actually, I don't even think it was a cheeseburger. I'm pretty sure it was like McChicken
Okay.
left. And I was like, yeah, I'll either take it home or throw it out later, and forgot about it. And it must have been like 4 days. 4 days. And then me always being in my car, I would never like pick up the scent.
Right.
And then one time I was taking a full day class at college. So I'd be there from 9 to 9.
Okay.
So 12 hours at school. I would have this period like at 4 where I'm like free and I'm broke as hell, hungry. And I found the chicken.
Did you eat?
Fucking ate it.
You ate
4 days years old. That honestly should have been my wake up call. You know what's the fucked up part? It was in perfect condition. It was in perfect condition. And then, yes, it was cold, but holy shit, dude. Nothing. Tasted the same.
That's a
just
huge
cold.
wake-up call. That's kind of gross.
That is gross, dude. And I share the story because
Not you eating, but that the McChicken did your fucking like age.
right. It's like, what is it actually made of if it does not age?
Bullshit and
It's
artificial.
everything's artificial. McDonald's, fuck you. I don't know why I ate it. I didn't want to pay money to get food.
Yeah.
So it was one of those moments where it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And it's like, no one's here.
Yeah. Just fucking ate it.
I did, dude, and that was a low point in my life. I feel like compared to those other low points, like towards other people, that's like the equivalent of sucking dick for drugs. Or not.
I don't know. I don't think
You don't think so?
I don't think it's that low. Like
Okay.
you're fucking starving. You're hungry, dude.
Suck dick or eat a 5-day-old big chicken.
Okay. Where you give me an option like either or?
I don't know. Hey man, combine them both. Some people. You ever seen that McChicken video
The bun.
of the guy fucking? Oh, dude, that's a fucked up video.
I remember what you're talking about. Bro, people are weird. It was a dude having sex with it, right?
Yeah, he's fucking a McChicken. That was a whole scandal. You know how many scandals there were on the internet?
Too many to count.
Too fucking many, dude. You remember that girl who ate the tampon?
No.
You missed out.
The fuck?
Yeah, there's some
You remember
girl-
2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's fucked up, man.
That was honestly before my time.
Dude,
but
I was in like 5th grade when I saw that shit. I was way too young for that.
I never seen it.
You never seen it?
Never seen it.
Bro, you should be happy. I had like PTSD for like a week after seeing that shit. Every time I closed my eyes, I would see it.
You ever seen Ghost Car?
Ghost car?
Yeah. It was like one of those like jump scares.
No. Oh,
It was like
it's like an
basically-
old couple driving through like this.
It's like this car going down a mountain.
Yeah, and then like
And then
it pops
it
up.
pops out.
Yeah.
Ah, dude, that shit was scary.
I loved that. That scared the shit out of me when it came out.
Yeah, because it was my older cousin. He was like, dude, there's a ghost in that car.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what? No way. Where? I don't see. Wow.
Just freaked you out.
Yeah, just scared the shit out of me. Oh, that was some scary shit. Um, were you there when the first Blair Witch was released, or was that
So
was that before your time? Was that after you?
no, I was there for it, but my parents didn't let me watch it. Which
Okay.
the way they, no, I'm not talking shit about them, especially on this podcast. But they let me see like other things, like
Like what?
like I remember watching. Do you know Blade?
Yeah.
Movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so Blade was like one of the very first movies I remember seeing. So like I watched stuff like that, but when it came to
It's
like
technically Marvel, so that's why they were like, yeah,
yeah, they let
they're
me,
demons.
It's not real. It's just vampires.
It's just vampires.
Just some guy killing vampires.
Yeah.
No, so they let me watch stuff like that, but when it came to like the Blair Witch or like paranormal or like drug use or like sex, like I couldn't see any of that stuff.
Sex was also a thing. I don't know why. Parents always like, whoa, 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 cover your eyes.
Right.
Shit.
And then like they'd just never talk to you.
So like
once
Die Hard. I remember watching Die Hard with my dad.
Never seen it.
Really?
I don't. Yeah, I'm
John
sorry.
McClane, bro.
I know all about it. I want to see it. I got a whole list of movies I want to see.
Oh, dude, you should. Yeah, Die Hard was one of those action movies I saw with my dad. There's a lot of violence and cursing. That was okay. Like cursing and violence was okay in my house.
Yeah.
It was just sex for some reason. Sex and drugs, basically.
It's weird, isn't it?
Right.
Like that's where the line is. You can't see the sex of the drugs.
But the paranormal stuff,
were you able to see that?
it's not like I wasn't allowed to. I chose not to watch it because I was a little pussy.
You know, I have to say the same too. If
Scary
given the
movies.
choice, I'd rather have had played Xbox. Like just go up in my room and just
Right. No, yeah. Those movies would probably freak me out. But the reason why I brought it up was because it had a whole like campaign, kind of like it was a real thing.
yeah, they did. Everyone thought it was real for like the longest time, I think. And it was just like a creepy movie, and then no one wanted to go to the woods after that.
Shit. Yeah, I should watch it, bro.
Have you ever seen it?
No, I've never seen
It's
it.
it's slow, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like, oh, this is what really
I
happened.
think you like film, you'll like it.
Yeah.
It's its own thing.
Damn. What's other list of movies that like you still haven't watched?
That I haven't watched.
Yeah, that's on your
The
list of movies.
Godfather.
Really?
The Godfather.
I didn't see the second one. I saw the first one, and I hear the second one's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta watch both of them. I know there's like 3.
Mm-hmm.
Another one. It's like older movies,
Right.
But a lot of them aren't coming to mind right now.
Okay. Did you ever see Shawshank Redemption?
I seen bits and pieces. I already knew what was gonna happen and what had happened, so I feel like as long as I got the gist, I saw the movie.
What's another? You ever seen The Shining?
Yeah, that's another one. Bits and pieces. I keep
Really?
falling asleep every time I see it.
I see. Those are just movies I haven't seen.
That you haven't seen them at all.
That's on my bucket list too. I mean, I already know what it's about.
Yeah,
Basically.
but they're still good to watch.
Right.
That's-
I've never seen 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I haven't seen that one either. I know it's a good one. Armageddon. I haven't seen Armageddon. If you know what that one is.
That's with
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis and what's his face? Matt Damon? No.
I don't even know.
Basically, they kill an asteroid.
Yeah, basically they sacrifice themselves for the asteroid. I think that's how it goes.
Yeah. They're like
Haven't
drillers.
seen it yet. Yeah.
The drillers trained to be astronauts to destroy a fucking.
Yeah, basically just a Hollywood movie. Hollywood
Oh
ideas.
man, Hollywood's crazy now, dude. There's nothing original.
Yeah, no, there's not. It's just like a remix, reboots.
Did you ever seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, I did. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies. That one's original.
I gotta say, the only thing that pissed me off about that movie is the way they portrayed Bruce Lee.
Yeah, everyone's got pissed about that.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Bruce, dude. I know he's a cocky guy, but I don't think he was anything like the way Quentin portrayed him.
Yeah. No, yeah.
And he's dead, so it's like, why are you gonna? I don't know. I always think it's weird when you try to portray a dead person.
Well, no one really cared about how they portrayed Sharon Tate, despite her being killed in real life.
But she wasn't even okay. So she had a huge. I mean, she was pretty much the reason why the movie was
Yeah.
made. But I feel like she still didn't even have that big of a part.
See, that's true. It's like a fantasia. It's a fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a what if
I do think it was good though.
Yeah, like it's one of those movies that's like it's actually original,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, damn,
You have no idea what's gonna happen.
right. There's not a lot of movies that it's like 100% original. It's not a remake. It's not a reboot. Endgame, like how that was made, despite being like inspired by comic books and all that.
Yeah.
That's original,
Yeah, the way they took it
Right.
still like had their original ideas within the script.
Right.
Yeah, I did like that. They did a really good job.
But modern, like I don't know what else is there. It's not a reboot. I don't know if you've seen anything that's been pretty good.
That is a reboot or that's not a reboot?
It's not a reboot. That's
not
like
a
an
reboot, that's good?
original screenplay.
I'm trying to think of like any movie that I've seen recently that hasn't been like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I'm into like shows on Netflix. I think I replaced my movies with shows on Netflix.
What shows are you watching?
Peaky Blinders.
What's that one about?
It's like an old no, I don't even. I'm pretty sure it's an old English gang in like the 1920s and the late 1920s.
Is that? I think you told me about that. Where it's like
It's a good one.
There's like a detective dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean, it kind of starts a little slow, but as you go through season 1, it gets better, and season 2 is it started off way better.
That's fucking.
Yeah. So I watched that one. The Sinner.
Mm.
That one's a good one. You should check it out. It's I'm not gonna give too much away about it. You should just watch it. It's just about like crime.
Okay, a lot of crime dramas.
Yeah.
I just got into. I don't know if you ever seen. So here's one. Here's one that's completely original. Have you? It's fairly old. It came out like 2014. What We Do in the Shadows. I don't know if you ever seen that.
I have heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
It's one of the. It's a really good comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, The Office, but they're vampires. Exactly. Like think about The Office, how it's shot, how it's made.
Yeah.
Exactly like that, but the characters are vampires. And,
What's that on?
I don't know where you can find it, but I know there's they made a show,
Yeah.
and the show's new. The show just came out.
Okay.
It's the same title.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu. I've been watching that.
On Hulu?
Yeah. It's
okay, that's probably why I've seen it. I have Hulu.
It's really funny.
You said What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
And it's like it's the same premise basically in the show, just different characters from the ones in the movie.
Okay.
I liked the movie a lot because it was really like improvisational. There was a
Okay.
lot of improv.
Yeah.
A lot of it. It's really good. I think the show's also shot like that. So it's like basically The Office for vampires. It's really good.
For sure.
I definitely recommend it. I also got into It's Always Sunny.
Always Sunny is good.
Yeah, barely got into it. I don't know why.
Really? You've never seen it?
Never seen it. And I've been
You're in for a
watching it
treat.
on Hulu.
What season are you in?
I think 6.
Oh, okay, so
Season
you've
6.
pretty much seen like a lot of it.
Yeah. I told you I've been binge watching it.
My favorite is the Dayman.
Is that where he makes the play?
Yeah.
Oh man, that one's awesome. He makes this whole entire play for this chick.
Dayman.
Oh shit, I'm on season 9, episode 7.
I haven't watched it since they've been on season 7, I think.
It's
I got
yeah.
2 seasons to watch.
It's a good show. Like,
Titans
shit,
is pretty good.
Oh yeah,
DC
the
Titans.
DC one. Where can I watch that?
DC app. Just get like a
Uh,
free subscription. But wait until season 2 is done. That way you can just binge watch them all in like a week.
So it's actually good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Is it really super edgy, or is it just like
Yeah,
it's
man.
edgy
Like
enough?
when they're beating the shit out of people, you just see the blood like splatter everywhere. Like it's very realistic with the way they like fight people.
Damn.
That's why I like it because it's nice and dark, and DC's dark, and they finally just like nailed it.
Right,
They did a really good
perfectly.
job. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's awesome, man. I'm really looking forward to all this type of different types of mediums. What's your time looking at there, boss?
That's a long time we've been talking.
Just about nonsense.
You want to wrap it up?
I guess so, buddy.
All right.
This
well,
is it
episode 001,
of Locker Room Talk.
and we out.
We out this whole.